Hey, you beautiful souls. This is your best friend, Beth, and I'm here to tell you that you are enough. Anytime life gets hard, there is always a better perspective to have. And I'm here to share my journey with you so that you know you're not alone. Years ago, even last year, when I would speak affirmations, I would have to tailor them to be where I was at. So, like, I want to feel worthy. That was an affirmation for me for quite some time. I want to feel worthy. And only in the last 6 months, I have begun to really feel the truth of I am worthy. I am worthy. I am loved. I love myself. And those two things that I've built my foundation on, so much has changed in my life. And my status in the world hasn't changed. I can't sit here and tell you I've lost 200 pounds and my body looks amazing. That's a good story. People love a good story like that. I've loved a good story like that. I say people, I mean me. I loved a good story like that. Man, I love to find people who found the way to lose a bunch of weight and to look beautiful, because I wanted that for so many years. I cannot give you the formula to making millions of dollars and transforming your life in that way. That's not where I'm at yet. Maybe one day, who knows? But the foundation of I am worthy, I love myself, that's the foundation of I am loved by others. If you can't love yourself, you can't receive love. And I think it's one thing to hear that, but it's another thing to experience that and what that means. And that's where I'm at right now. I have that foundation. When I was 21 years old, I needed that person to say, look, my life isn't all the way over here where we want to be, but there's something for you right here, right now in the life that you have. Who you are right now deserves it. You deserve peace. You deserve the feeling of being worthy. You deserve to feel loved. Whoever you are right now listening to this, that's what I have to offer you. The truth of you deserve to feel loved. You deserve to love yourself. And if you don't, that is step one, my friend. I have tried to take all the shortcuts. When you build your foundation on other people loving you, it doesn't work. It will fall. Validation from others, validation from money, validation from your looks. When the time comes to find out how much you love yourself, when the time comes to find out how worthy do you think you are, everything crumbles down, whether on the inside or the outside or both. Every single person, every single one of you needs to feel worthy and needs to feel loved. Life is a flow of ups and downs. In the worthiness and the love, with that foundation, that keeps you grounded. That keeps you in peace, no matter what the ups and downs are. Because when you feel worthy and you feel loved, the ups and downs does not affect you. You're not triggered by that, because you know anything going on outside of you has nothing to do with who you are. It's just a part of life. It's just going up. It's just going down. And when you can keep your peace, that's when your mind is clear. You have the clarity of mind to make better decisions, to get yourself even further along, because when you have that push and pull, you're building muscle. You're getting more strength and more wisdom to get yourself even further along. You are enough. I start my show every week telling you for a reason. This is the core of who I am, learning that I am enough. From the time I was a baby, things happened to me that told me I wasn't enough. From the time I was adopted, from the time I was left and abandoned, from the time I was told that I was fat, told that I was ugly, I've been in many therapy sessions. And I just want to help someone understand, because I didn't know that's what it was. I didn't know that the core of everything that I have suffered from is the lack of believing I am enough. The foundation of anything you want in life needs to be built on you are worthy and you are enough. How do you get there? You practice. You start exploring who you are. You start exploring your thoughts. And it can be very simple at first. Ideas that I offer that have really helped me is journaling. At night before bed, just even asking yourself 1 to 3 questions like, what thoughts did I have today that didn't feel good? What stopped me from doing something I truly wanted to do today? What thought do I have about the thing that I really want to do? What's holding me back? When you start exploring the thoughts and how they make you feel, that's going to uncover the belief system that you've had about yourself. It can look like many different things, and maybe as you're listening to this, some things will come to your mind, and I would go with it. That's your soul telling you, that's your intuition guiding you. If you have some ideas popping up in your mind of how to explore your thoughts and be more aware in your life. The point is exploring the thoughts and how the thoughts make you feel. And as you explore, you're going to uncover the belief system you've built and where that belief system is coming from. Literally just showing up for yourself for 1 minute is enough, because you're going to feel that shift and you're going to want more and you're going to build on that. So for me, I have always had the belief system that I am not enough and people will leave me when they find that out. It stems from a belief system that was built when I was a very small little girl. I remember being alone when I was 4 years old in my bed, and I was late at night and I was crying, and I felt so much anger and I felt a lot of pain, but I didn't have words for these feelings, of course. And I remember crying and saying to myself, if I let anybody know that I have all of these feelings, they're gonna leave me. Something's wrong with me. I am broken. And that belief system stayed with me for the rest of my life. It was like that belief system was the root, and it grew a tree of unworthiness and the feeling of I am not loved. And it sent branches out into my life. It sent out branches of me seeking out validation from other people, me seeking validation through the way I looked, me seeking validation through accolades, money, like everything outside of myself, because the root of me said I had nothing within to offer, that who I was not good enough. So I needed my limbs to be pretty, have all these leaves on it and cover up everything ugly. But once I was able to realize what the root of everything was, I journaled, I did my affirmations, and I really practiced putting good feeling thoughts inside my mind. It didn't happen naturally. For so long, negative thoughts were just a part of who I was. And you can't just force the change. It's just a way of life. Just practicing letting go of the negative and putting in more positive. And you can't get bogged down with the timeline of, well, am I fixed now? Am I worthy enough now? Am I loved enough now? Do I love myself enough? It's none of that. It's all about letting it go. Letting go of the expectations, letting go of the timeline, and really creating a way of life. What's more beautiful than just understanding it's not about time, it's about truly loving yourself enough to let go of expectations. How beautiful would it be to have a partner in life that had no expectations of you, but was just in it for the long run, just on the journey, surrendering to the ups and downs, knowing that the ups and downs does not affect who you are, does not affect your value. Wouldn't it be beautiful to have a partner like that? So you be that for you. You're meant to be that for yourself. It's a way of life, loving yourself and building the foundation of you are worthy, you are valuable. Once you can just let go and focus on making this a way of life, that's it. That's the foundation. And whatever else comes after is meant to be, and it will only bring goodness into your life. You will always know that you are worthy. You will always know that you are loved because you love yourself and you validate yourself. And in that way of life, whatever the ups and downs are, you will have peace. And that's a beautiful life. Friends, thank you for being with me today. I am just here to tell you that you are enough, and when things get hard, there is always a better perspective available. Let's just get a little creative with it, right? If you need help, please subscribe to this podcast. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Get connected with me on Instagram. Message me. I'm here for you. Let's be friends.